Hi, I'm Laurie Harden. I'm an art teacher and I specialize in teaching drawing fundamentals, life drawing and figure drawing, and also painting. Today I'm going to give you a short lesson on drawing the hand. People always think the drawing hands is very problematic because somewhere in their past they were told, oh, hands are hard to draw. But, are mittens hard to draw? No. So, I'm going to base it on drawing a mitten. Okay, so we know the hand, it has 5 fingers. It has the thumb, the pointer or index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, and the pinky. The middle finger being the longest, and they all go around in an arc, as do all the knuckles. They arc across. So the fingers have 3 knuckles. 1, 2, 3. The thumb only has 2 knuckles. 1, 2. And the segments of the finger get shorter as you go towards the end of the finger. So the segment here is our longest segment, followed by this one, and the one with the fingernail is then the shortest segment. Now you will note that when I say they arc across the knuckles, look at this. The thumb usually comes up to about the middle arc. It's missing a knuckle, and it starts lower in the hand, so it will not be as long as the fingers. The top of the hand is roughly a square, roughly, right? A square. So instead of thinking, oh, this is so difficult, look at all this complication, you can draw a mitten, right? Watch. We're going to draw this as a mitten with the opposable thumb off to the side, like the mitten's thumb. Okay, now if we divide that into the square top part of the hand, and we look at the negative spaces in between the fingers, then we form the fingers inside the mitten shape, like so. So the top of the bulb of the mitten is where the longest finger is. And the fingers do not come down to that first set of knuckles here that sits on top of the square. Right? They stop before they get there. So you say, okay, yes, good hand. Very nice. But most people's hands, when we're drawing them, are not like this. Right? Most people, you have to draw more complicated shapes. So, let me show you. I'm going to draw my hand like this, which is a much more complicated shape. Okay? But first, I'm going to draw it as a mitten. So here's the square part of the mitten. Here's the opposable thumb part of the mitten. And then the bulb of the mitten is going to come up and start to bend over, right, like so. So the mitten has now bent over, the bulb of the mitten. You're saying, well, I'm not sure that looks like a hand, but we put some details in, and we start to fold the hand in where the joints are. Right, this is bending towards us, so we see the round end of the finger. And we look at the negative spaces between our fingers. And look how this one is bent way down. We're not even seeing the first segment of the hand. We're only seeing the second 2 segments of the hand, as we're seeing a little bit of the first segment with the pinky. And the pinky is sitting right next to our ring finger. All right. We put some of the creases in. We shape that thumb a little bit better. All right. Put the lifeline in and the heart line in and a little bit of the wrist. And you have a hand. And it's that simple. You have a built-in model. You can draw the hand anytime you want because there's your built-in model. But think of it as a mitten. Don't get yourself psyched out. Think of it as a mitten. And there you go. Thank you.
Let's give our artist a hand.
There we go.